Okay, good morning. This is Negotiating with Jesus. That's the channel, so I want it to be a little Jesus-y, but it's going to be guitar instead. I do play at church. I play music at church. Churches, like bars, churches have music. They have music every week. They have live music every week. So you play piano or play guitar, pop into a church. They also want you to kind of know Jesus. So that's that. But so I've practiced all my life, and I can pick out the chords. So a couple years ago, I decided I would set a schedule because I was getting old enough to start thinking about retirement, what I would do in these golden years, and I decided I would try and level up on my guitar playing. So I decided to start a program for becoming better. So, I'm average, intermediate player. I can play all the chords. I can learn songs, and that is helpful. My hardest chord, one of the hard chords where you play all four fingers on different strings. This is like a something. Yeah, I don't care what it is. So in the morning, I now practice my scales. I decided to learn the cage system. In the key of C, you play the chords all the way up the neck. C, C in the shape of an A, C in the shape of a G, C in the shape of an E, and C in the shape of a D. Whoops. Yeah, this has to be up here. It's hard to get your fingers. That's why bar chords are the big chords you use with an electric guitar. Movable chords. So instead of playing an A and then a B, well, that is a bar chord. Instead of playing a C and then a D, you could play a C. In electric guitars, the strings are very easy. They're light. They're just like mush in your hands. You can play them, and then the distortion or the effects of guitars make it such that it thickens the sound. So you can play fewer strings and get this thick, raw, raunchy sound. So with distortion, those two notes for a D chord, they sound great. And then you can start doing these. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not my normal practice. My normal practice is the pentatonic scale, the cage system. So I'm going to learn the notes that go with the pentatonic, the cage system going up the neck. C, A shape, G shape, E shape, D shape, C-A-G-E-D, caged. So the idea is then you learn these patterns. So like the bar chord, a movable chord, if I'm playing in the key of C, this is the sound that all the song revolves around the C. If I decide to play in the key of D, I could play at the end of the neck, or I could play a D shape. Yeah, how am I going to do a D shape? Whoops. I need to get the D chord. Yeah, whatever. So C moved up. So that pattern moved up. Oops, that's still, I didn't move it up, sorry. That is the shape that goes with the A chord. So moving the C to the key of D. this. So the D, if using the same shape, moved up, that's up too far. So this is tricky for me. So I am an average player. I'm trying to level up. So if I would do that and know exactly how to move this to here, same patterns, everything moved up 2 frets. Normally I play this here for the C chord, the key of C. If I change to the key of D, I just move every pattern up 2. So the reason you practice the pattern is because you're going to keep using the same patterns. They're going to be in the same place, shifted, because that's the way the guitar works. You shift everything, and you're playing in a different key. So you shift up 2, it becomes from C to D, up 2. My pick broke yesterday, and I played one of these different picks. I used to really, well, yesterday I wanted to play a certain pick that I like. There's a brand I like, and I switched to this one, a brand I don't like, and it's fine. I've grown over the years. I don't think I have to worry about the brand of pick that I use. Now I'm doing, rather than down, a downstroke every time on the pick, down every time, I can play down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So the more you play it, if you do this every day and start getting good at it, and then do the up and down pattern, you increase your speed a little. Now, an acoustic, it gets hard to play up the neck. Acoustics, they have this cutout, but electrics, this is where you play electrics. You play up the neck, the strings are soft, you can bend like crazy. So, I'm here. The same pattern that I normally play here for the key of C is now here. This pattern I like. I have them kind of memorized pretty well. After playing them a long time, my old brain doesn't. I'm not becoming great. I'm becoming better than average. What I want everyone to do is become average so that together humanity continues to play music and the AI doesn't defeat us. When Skynet takes over, when robots are coming in, Terminators are coming in and killing people, Terminator will never play, well, likely won't play music, won't care about music. Computers don't care about music, people do. Whatever this is up here, whatever this is here, it wants the mysterious beauty that God put in the world that music demonstrates. It's something that is just floating in the air. It's something that lifts us up to heaven, or makes us weep, or gets us angry. You can't listen to a good Metallica song without getting a little rage in you. So this pattern moved up. I usually play it here, I like the pattern because it has three shapes in a row. Easy to remember. I usually play it here. I moved it up 2, now I'm playing the key of D. Now, yesterday I talked about related minors, relative minors. So D, the relative minor, is B minor. This is 1 octave up from here, it's a B. When you solo, it's so easy to go into the minor key, the relative minor of the shape you're playing, which is D, the relative minor, B minor. That's a B. Now, I think playing solos in just a few notes gives you the feel of a solo. So if you know the scales and you kind of get the feel of the tonic, the key you're in, you know the shapes, you can start playing at an average level. You can start getting what a solo is. But a solo, you have to know where the flippin' notes are at. So maybe you make a riff and that sounds like that could be a song. And then you start figuring out songs. We'll do that soon. I have songs that I play every morning. And I don't know if I stole the riff, but I have a riff. We'll do songs later. Today we practiced, again, every day, practice the pentatonic scale, keeping in mind the cage system, C, A, G, E, D, and then knowing that that whole thing can move down. If you play it an A, the whole thing just shifts down. 3A, this would be B. You'd be playing a C down here. If the neck was longer, you'd be playing the key of A. So the A chord, when we played the cage system, C, the A shape was here. If I want to be in the key of A, I'd play the scale that goes here. I'd play it down here. That sounds like E though. I don't know what I did. I'll work on that later. That's A minor. We'll do this again. Practice your scales. We're going to become average together next time.